Starting 5, January 1st, Thunder, Cavs roll into 2025. The conference leaders closed out 2024 in style by extending their 12-game and 8-game win streaks, respectively. 5 stories in today's edition basketball. January 1st, 2025. Thunder, Cavs rolling. The conference leaders push their win streaks to 12 and 8, respectively. NYE Roundup. Wemby makes history, Bucks rally, Celtics roll, Grizz hold off Suns. Motown Revival. After matching last season's win total in 2024, Detroit looks to keep rising in 2025. A new year begins. Denver and Atlanta want to start the new year as hot as they ended the last. Rewind, look back at 2024's leaders and the best moments from the past 25 years. But first, alarm clock. 2024's final scores and 2025's first slate. If your New Year's resolution is to watch more hoops, we've got you covered with 8 games to open 2025, all available on League Pass. 1. Conference leaders OKC, Cleveland close 2024 in style. Thunder 113, Timberwolves 105. Minnesota entered Tuesday's game with a defense allowing the fewest points in the league in December, 102.3. But they had no answers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who dropped 40 points on 15 of 23 shooting to lead OKC to its 12th straight win, matching the longest run of the OKC era, from 2012 to 13. Recap. SGA was surgical as he sliced and diced the Wolves' defense apart, bursting past a defender with a straight-line drive to the basket, snaking his way around multiple defenders to find a shot at the rim, splashing step-back threes after freezing a defender with a drive fake, hitting fadeaway jumpers over 7-footers when he was finally kept out of the paint, pushing the pace in transition for 11 points off Wolves' turnovers. See it all. 3 minutes of Shai's best from Tuesday night. It was Shai's 4th 40-plus point game of the season, tying Giannis and Joker for the NBA lead, and 3rd in his last 5 games as both SGA and OKC enter 2025 scorching hot. Game-changing run. After a trio of Mike Conley threes put the Wolves up 12 with 8:30 left in the third, OKC closed the quarter on a 36-10 run with SGA leading the way with 19 points on 7 of 7 shooting. Owning the paint, SGA scored 16 of his 40 in the paint on Tuesday. He ranks 4th overall and 1st among guards in paint scoring this season, 13.4 ppg. SGA, I get to the rim on anybody. I prepare for those moments, no matter who I play. Best defense in the league, the worst defense in the league, it's the best league in the world and I know that, that's why I work so hard. Cavaliers 122, Lakers 110, Jarrett Allen, season-high 27 points, 12-14 FG, 14 Reb, 3 BLK, and Donovan Mitchell, 26 points, 6 threes, combined for 53 points to lead the Cavs past the Lakers for their 8th straight win. Recap. Allen's efficiency. Allen posted his 8th career game with at least 25 points on 85% shooting, tying Artis Gilmore for the 6th most in NBA history. He trails only Wilt, Jokic, Shaq, Barkley and Kareem. Cavs 29-4 start. Cleveland is off to its best start ever through 33 games and matched the 2008-2009 Cavs for the best 33-game stretch in franchise history. LeBron at 40. In addition to becoming the 30th player to score in a game at age 40+, LeBron, 23 points, 7 AST, became the 10th player to ever score 20+ points in their 40s. Near triple-double, Austin Reeves, season-high 35 points, 9 Reb, 10 AST, fell 1 board shy of a triple-double, while Anthony Davis posted his 17th 2010 game of the season in the loss. 2. More Wemby history. Bucks rally, C's roll, Grizz hold off Suns. Spurs 122, Clippers 86. Behind Victor Wembanyama's 27 points, 9 boards, 5 dimes, and 3 blocks in under 26 minutes, the Spurs never trailed as they ended the year with a 36-point win over the Clippers. Recap. Another first. Wemby closed out a historic December as he became the first player in league history to accumulate 300 points, 100 rebounds, 50 blocks, 50 assists and 43s in a single month. Spurs coach Mitch Johnson on Wemby's recent play. "I think he's just adjusting to what we saw earlier in the year. He's playing stronger, more physical, more fundamentally sound. And it's crazy how spectacular his simple is." Wemby joins LeBron and Luka, with his 20th game with 25+ PTS, 5+ Reb and 5+ AST. Wemby has the third most such games before turning 21 years old, trailing only James, 65, and Doncic, 50. Points for everybody. Stephon Castle and Keldon Johnson combined for 32 points as all 15 Spurs scored in the game. Bucks 120, Pacers 112, trailing by 19 midway through the third quarter. The Bucks outscored the Pacers 56-29 to close the game and close 2024 with a win to climb to 5th in the East. Recap. Tale of two halves. After being held to a season-low 4 points in the first half, Giannis Antetokounmpo erupted for 26 in the second half to lead the Milwaukee comeback. Top 5. Giannis, 30 points, 12 Reb, 5 AST, posted his 11th 30/10/5 game of the season and 139th of his career. The only players with more: Big O, 159, Kareem, 157, Elgin, 154, and Wilt, 148. Playoff rematch. After Indy ended Milwaukee's season in the first round of the 2024 playoffs, the Bucks have won the first 2 of 4 meetings this season. Celtics 125, Raptors 71. Boston caught fire from 3 in the third quarter, shooting 10 of 12 from beyond the arc, as they outscored Toronto 45-18 in the period and cruised to a 54-point win to close out the year. Recap. Margin of victory. The 54-point win is the largest of the NBA season and the second largest in Boston's franchise history. Threes for everybody. 5 Celtics made at least 3 threes, Peyton Pritchard, 5, Drew Holiday, 4, Sam Hauser, 4, Jason Tatum, 4, and Derek White, 3, as the C's shot 51.2% as a team from deep. Block party. White had a game-high 4 blocks, giving him 21 games with 3+ blocks since joining the Celtics in February 2022, the most by any guard in that time. Grizzlies 117, Suns 112, Jaren Jackson Jr., 38 points, 12 Reb, and Desmond Bane, 31 points, 7 AST, combined for 69 points and 8 threes to lead Memphis to a wire-to-wire win over Phoenix to close out 2024 with a win. Recap. Bend but don't break. The Suns pulled within 2 points 5 times in the fourth quarter, cutting the Grizzlies' lead to 1 on a KD dunk with 6:36 to play, but Memphis never surrendered the lead. 3. The Motown revival continues in 2025. It took only 32 games for the 2024-25 Pistons, 14-18, to match the win total from a season ago. Today, Detroit hosts Orlando, 7 League Pass, in the first of 50 games for the Pistons to build on that win total and pursue their first postseason berth since the 2018-19 season, which was also the last time Detroit won more than 23 games in a season. If the season ended today, the Pistons would be in the SoFi Play-In Tournament as the number 10 seed in the East. Deja vu. The formula behind Detroit's turnaround is similar to what we saw in Houston a season ago, the addition of a new coach and key veteran players to complement a young core built through the draft. For the Pistons, J.B. Bickerstaff took over on the sidelines, while veterans Tobias Harris, Malik Beasley, and Tim Hardaway Jr. were added to the roster to join rising stars in Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Ozar Thompson and 2024 lottery pick Ron Holland II. Building with youth. Even with the new vets, the Pistons still have the 4th youngest roster in the league, average age of 24, setting them up for long-term success. Cade's breakout season. Leading the young Pistons is 2021 top pick Cunningham, who is putting up career-best numbers across the board: 24.0 PPG, 6.7 RPG, 9.7 APG, 2.43 PG on 36.2% shooting from deep. Here's the list of players averaging 24/6/9 so far this season. Cunningham and 3-time Kia MVP Nikola Jokic. Winning close games. Another commonality between Cunningham's Pistons and Jokic's Nuggets is winning in the clutch. Both teams are 6-3 in games decided by 3 points or less, tied for the most such wins and games played in the league. Ivy's 4-point play. The most recent nail-biter came in Sacramento on December 26, when Ivy delivered a late Christmas present to Pistons fans with a remarkable 4-point play in the closing seconds to seal a 1-point comeback win. The Pistons made a statement in 2024 that Detroit basketball is back. The key question entering 2025 is how high can they climb? For Hawks, Nuggets look to keep streaks alive in 2025. The Hawks and Nuggets both ended 2024 on a high note and enter tonight's matchup in the Mile High City, 9ET, League Pass, looking to begin 2025 the same way. Atlanta, 18-15, 6th in East, has won 4 straight, averaging a league-high 128.5 points per game with 320-plus PPG scores. Trae Young, 25.3, DeAndre Hunter, 23.0, and Jalen Johnson, 22.5, during the streak. Denver, 18-13, 5th in West, has won 2 straight in 7 of its last 10 games, averaging the second most points, 126.5, and shooting a league-best 53.2% over the past 10 games. 6 more games round out 2025's first night of hoops on League Pass. Bulls at Wizards, 7ET Chicago looks for its 3rd straight win overall and head-to-head with Washington, which just got Kyle Kuzma back after missing a month with a rib injury. Pelicans at Heat, 7:30 Eastern Time. Miami has won 7 of the last 8 matchups with New Orleans, which is looking to end a 10-game slide and earn their 2nd road win of the season. Jazz at Knicks, 7:30 Eastern Time. New York seeks its 9th straight win, which would match its longest streak since 2013, while Utah tries to end a 4-game skid. Nets at Raptors, 7:30 Eastern Time. For the 2nd time in his career, D'Angelo Russell has been traded from the Lakers to the Nets, where he played from 2017 to 19, and is expected to make his 2nd debut with the team tonight. Mavs at Rockets, 8ET. After missing Monday's loss to the Kings, Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson are off Dallas injury report and expected to play in Houston, which is looking to avoid its first 3-game losing streak of the season. Sixers at Kings, 10ET. After snapping a 6-game slide with a win over the short-handed Mavs on Monday, can the Kings make it 2 straight when they host Philly, which will be without Joel Embiid? 5. 2024 leaders and celebrating the past 25 years of hoops. As 2024 ends and 2025 begins, the game does not stop. But before players start racking up points, boards, assists, steals, blocks and threes, let's take a look back at the players that led the way in 2024. For category players, reigning MVP Nikola Jokic finished in the top 6 in points, rebounds, assists and steals, while reigning scoring champ Luka Doncic was top 3 in points, assists, steals and threes. The block party, Victor Wembanyama finished with 108 more blocks than any other player in 2024, and did so while only playing in regular season games as the Spurs did not reach the postseason. Year 2, in his 2nd full calendar year with the Knicks, Jalen Brunson led all players in scoring in 2024, while becoming a New York icon in the process. More Curry threes. Steph Curry became the all-time leader in three-pointers made on December 14, 2021 and has added nearly 900 more threes since to distance himself from the field, including 327 in 2024. 2 Kings, Domantas Sabonis, rebounds, and De'Aaron Fox, steals, are the only teammates to each lead a category in 2024. The end of the year is not only a time to reminisce about the past 365 days, it also marked the 25th year since the calendar turned to 2000. To celebrate, we dove into the archives to find the 100 best plays and 20 best dunks since 2000, along with 10 of Steve Ashburner's most memorable games of the past 25 years. Top 100 plays. Which play takes the number 1 spot? There's plenty to choose from: LeBron's Game 7 chasedown block, Ray Allen's series-saving corner 3, Kobe's 81-point masterpiece, T-Mac's 13 points in 35 seconds, or Kawhi's 4-bouncer. Top 20 dunks. From the best of Lob City to a trio of LeBron slams and multiple appearances by Ant Edwards, enjoy the full countdown: 20-11, 10-6, 5-1. 10 memorable games. Steve Ashburner's list of must-see games features 8 playoff classics, an all-star thriller and the second highest scoring game ever.